Well, we're a few weeks into the offseason for Tennessee football, but we may have just seen the only coaching change on Josh Heupel's staff for the 2025 season, and it's a significant one. Hey, Lucas Panzica here from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. It was initially reported by Adam Sparks of the Tennessean earlier this week. Tennessee's special teams coordinator and outside linebackers coach Mike Ekeler will not return to Josh Heupel's staff in 2025. He instead goes back to Nebraska, joining Matt Rule's staff as the special teams coordinator. Ekeler coached at Nebraska earlier in his career from 2008 through 2010. Now, it's important to note that Josh Heupel did not fire Mike Ekeler. His contract was up January 31st, officially making him a coaching free agent, and now it leaves Josh Heupel with not one, but two roles to fill on his staff in special teams coordinator and outside linebackers. Mike Ekeler came to Tennessee with Josh Heupel in 2021 and quickly helped make Tennessee one of the more consistent special teams units over the last 4 years. Tennessee has rolled through multiple kickers and punters without any major drop-off, and in 3 of the 4 years where Mike Ekeler was special teams coordinator, the Vols led the league in average yards per punt return. In fact, in all 4 years that Mike Ekeler has been Tennessee special teams coach, Tennessee has only allowed a combined 128 yards of punt return yardage, and that is, again, since 2021. Those are impressive numbers, but even besides the football, Mike Ekeler brought an energy and a juice to the sideline that quickly made him a fan favorite at Tennessee. If you've watched a Vols game at any point in the last 4 years, you've probably seen Mike Ekeler sprinting off the sideline to celebrate with players, chest bumping, even bleeding from his forehead after headbutting a guy with a football helmet on. That's the type of energy that he brought to the program and in recruiting. So they are big shoes to fill, and it'll be interesting to see where Josh Heupel turns next. Heupel has had an unusual amount of coaching continuity with his coaching staff since taking over at Tennessee in 2021. In fact, Ekeler is only the 5th coach to leave Heupel's staff in that time, and Josh Heupel has never fired an assistant coach, not just at Tennessee. That's going back to his time at UCF as well. So when you look at the coaches that have left, more often than not, Josh Heupel has stayed in-house to replace those roles. He's done it at offensive coordinator, at wide receivers coach, at tight ends coach, and now we wait to see what he will do at special teams and outside linebackers. The Tennessean also reported earlier this week that Tennessee has the 3rd highest payroll for analysts in the SEC. So it's clear Josh Heupel is trying to build a network of coaches in-house that will allow him to maintain that continuity whenever he has to replace a member of his coaching staff. He may not have anticipated having to replace Mike Ekeler this offseason. We don't know. But you would imagine Josh Heupel will have a plan in place for the type of coach and personality that he's looking to fill those shoes. Again, it's more than just the football. It's the energy that Ekeler brought on the sideline that certainly the fan base fell in love with, and you could tell connected with the players. Those are the type of things that Josh Heupel will be looking to replace. But there's no question Mike Ekeler did a great job in his time at Tennessee and certainly leaves some big shoes to fill.